Hey traders, welcome to 𝐒𝐔𝐑𝐄's weekly Forex forecast. First of all, many thanks for your supportive comments and the 700 likes. They mean a lot to us. Last week, we shared with you our wave analysis for 20 pairs. 15 of them went in our direction and only 5 of them didn't, which means 75% accuracy. Don't take my words for it. Go watch our last video and check it by yourself. Now, remember this. The marketing of Forex trading as a way to get rich quickly is misleading. And to succeed in this business, you have to have a system that works. And if you don't have a system, you will struggle big time. So you need to surround yourself with winners, with like-minded people who have an ambition and who will push you to do better and lift you up. And this is exactly what we do. Let's get started. DXY, for this one guys, you know from here we are saying we are expecting an up move and market is going up as forecasted. And also, we said last week, this up move, it will be messy, leave it if you are not in, but we are still expecting an up wave. Market is going up. So, what next for this one? We are expecting here a corrective structure, messy one, and then upside again. This push up, we will not trade it. It will be the last up wave in this structure. Now, after this up move guys, we will be looking for our sell setups. This is a wave and this is the move we are looking for. Sharp and fast wave to the downside. Based on this structure, we can see that they are preparing the market for a big down wave. And this is a wave that we will not miss. If we get any short term to the upside here, we will not go for it. Any buy setup we will ignore, and any sell setup we get, we will trade. And remember, breaking this top or not is not the key. But internally in this one, we can see one more push up. So one direction we are looking for, downside. Euro dollar, all of you who are following us, you should remember this forecast. We said from here, we can see a down wave and market went down more than 250 pips. Last week, we said also we are expecting a correction and downside again. Market give us this correction and it starts to go down again. If you remember this forecast guys, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. So what we are expecting next for euro dollar. For this one guys, we can see a correction here and then downside again. This down wave, it will be the last wave in the structure. What this means? This means any sell setup we get here, we will not go for it. If market will go to the downside from here and you are not in, we do not suggest you to sell this one because it will be short term and then after that, upside again. This is a wave and this is a move we are looking for. Upside up wave for euro dollar. And those who are in the sell, you can take profits or move your stops. It's up to you guys. What we can see here is one more move down and then all the way up. Again, breaking this one or breaking this one is not the key. The key is this down wave and then all the way up. So the direction that we are looking for is upside. One direction, upside for euro dollar. Pound dollar, for this one, we said from here also we are expecting a down wave. Market needs to give us a down wave to complete a structure, and market went down more than 500 pips. All of you who trade pound dollar, we hope that you made good profits out of this down wave. And if you are in, you can take profits. Why? Because the next wave and the next move that we are looking for is upside. Before this up wave, internally, we can see a correction, one more move down, and then upside again. Short term downside, if you want to trade this down wave, guys, and your system allow you to trade this down wave, you can go for it. We will not trade it. Any down wave we get here, we will ignore. We are focusing on the upside and we are focusing on our buy setups. Market went down here more than 500 pips. If you are in, take profits, and if you are not in, we suggest you guys to ignore this sell setup and look for your buy setups. This will be bigger. And this wave guys, it will be 1000 pips move. This is what we are forecasting and this is what we can see for pound dollar. All of you who are willing to learn and master Forex trading and wave analysis, don't miss out our next course. If you would like to register, fill up this form and you will get the payment details within a few minutes. Aussie dollar, also for this one, we said last week, breaking this top or not, market needs to give us a down move. And market went down. But the way market is going down, we do not like it. What this mean? This means guys, if you are in the sell, move your stops. So if you trade Aussie dollar and you are following us, you should be in the sell. And if you are in the sell, move your stops. Now, those who are not in, leave it and focus on other pairs. Because here we are expecting market to go down correctively. This means slow and messy. If you are in, move your stops. And if you are not in, leave it for this corrective structure to finish, and then after that, upside again. So we are expecting down wave here and then all the way up. This down wave, we will not trade it. Because we were expecting this wave to be sharp, it's going massive to the downside. This is not how we want it to go. So, short term for Aussie dollar down and long term upside again. This is a bigger wave and this is a bigger direction we are looking for. Dollar yen for this one, guys, one more pair and one more forecast. If you remember, from here we said, guys, we can see one more move down, we will ignore it and we will focus on our buy setups. If you see, market went down here slowly and then it went back up very sharp. Sharp and fast. So all of you who trade dollar yen, guys, and are in this buy, you should be now in a risk-free trade. This means no matter what the market will do, your worst case scenario, it should be break even for you. If you get any other outcome, your system needs a review. So here in this one, what we are expecting next? Here in this one, guys, we can see market giving us a corrective structure and then upside again. Now, like I said, all of you who are in, you should be in the buy and you should be now in a risk-free trade. If market here will give us a sharp down wave, guys, to break this low one more time, we won't be surprised. We are not expecting this and we will not sell this. But based on this structure, we have a tendency for one pattern that will give us one sharp down and then upside again. This down wave, if we get it, we will not trade it and we will focus on our buy setups again. All what we are looking for is our buy setups. Any sell setup we get, we will ignore. And any buy setup we get, we will take. So it's not it can go down or it can go up. In all the cases, we are looking for our buy setups. Up wave, up move. New Zealand dollar market went down more than 220 pips. And I hope all of you who trade New Zealand dollar are in this sell and you are making good profits out of this down wave. And do not forget, your likes and your comments are needed for our channel because you will support the channel and YouTube will spread the video more. So in this one, coming back to analysis now, we are expecting a correction and then downside again. So all of you who are following us and who trade New Zealand dollar, you must be in the sell. You can take profits, you can move your stops, it's up to you. At least you are getting the direction from us and the rest is for you to do it. If you want to learn the exact way and the correct way, you know where you can find us. Now, in this one, correction and then downside again. This is what we can see for New Zealand dollar. After this down wave, guys, all the way up. Those who want and know how to trade this down wave, you can go for it. We will not do it. We are focusing on one direction. Only if you are in from here, move your stops. If you are not in from here, we suggest you to ignore this one and look for your buy setups after this down wave. Gold for this one, guys, we were expecting a down wave. Market went down and it went back up very sharp. So this is not moving as expected. We were not expecting market to go up and break this top. Now with this up wave, potentially, structure has changed. What this means? This means here we need more lags before this down wave. But even the next leg here, it will be to the downside. Are we going to buy gold from here? No, we will not buy it. Those who are in the buy, congratulations. And those who were in the sell, you must get out for break even or small loss. This should be your worst case scenario. Now, those who are trading without stop loss, and you are aiming that market will go up and then down again, imagine if the market will go to the upside like that. You will be in a big trouble. So always guys, use stop loss. Because if you don't do that, you will risk all your account. Now, coming back to analysis and structure. For gold, guys, we will be looking for the next sell setup. This is a wave and this is the move I'm looking for. And this down wave, it might be now going down to these levels and not these levels. What I mean by more lags here for this one. More lags, this means, guys, down, and then up again before this fall. So every time we see a sell setup, we will take it. Every time we see a sell setup, we will take it. US oil for this one, guys, it's moving up. And a lot of you are making good profits out of this up wave. Congratulations. Now what next for this one? For this one, guys, anytime market can start to give us a bigger corrective structure. So those who are in the buy, you can take profits or move your stops, it's up to you. In all the cases, you should have made good profits out of this up wave. And those who are not in, wait this corrective structure to finish before you go for any buy setup. If you want to trade US oil, you can start to look for your sell setups short term. And if you would like to invest in this one and you are not in, wait this corrective structure to finish before you go for any buy setup. And if you remember, from here we said, guys, correction and then upside again. So I assume that all of you who trade US oil are in from these levels. So you must have doubled your investment in this up wave. Pound yen, also for this one, guys, you are following us step by step, week by week. From here we sat down, market went down. We sat up, market went up. From here we sat down, market also went down here. At these levels, we said we are expecting correction and downside again. This is how the market is moving. So if you remember those forecasts, guys, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. And for those who still believe that wave analysis don't work, watch our previous videos and keep watching our next videos. Market here went down more than 500 pips in this down wave. So those who trade pound yen, you must be in the sell, and if you are in the sell, you should have made good profits out of this down wave. Now, what next for this one? Anytime this pair, it can shoot up. So the next wave and the next move that we are looking for is upside. And we are looking only to buy pound yen. Any sell setup we get from here, we'll ignore. And if you are in the sell, take profits. And you should start to look for your buy setups. This is what we will do. Starting from now, we will be looking for our buy setups for pound yen. Any buy setup we get, we will go for it. And any sell setup we get, we will ignore. Remember, do not jump in. What we are sharing here is our point of view on what could be the next move in the market and not signals. Trade with care, use proper risk, and trade your own system. This up wave, guys, it will be 1,000 pips to the upside. 1,000 pips. Pound CAD, for this one, also from here, we sat downside. Market went down all the way from here to here. And then it gave us a corrective structure, and it went back down. Also, this wave, it was 500 pips. Now, from here, we're expecting up. Market give us a corrective structure and downside again. And we're updating you guys week by week. So follow us on a weekly basis because structure do change time to time. Now, what important here is what next for pound CAD. And next for this one, we're expecting an up wave. And this up wave also, it will be sharp and fast, similar to this one. So if you are in the sell, you should have made good profits. You can take profits now. And you should start to look for your buy setups. This is what we will do. If you are expecting pound CAD to make a corrective structure and downside again, move your stops and leave it. You know that in Forex trading, you are working with probabilities. And we might be wrong in this forecast. This is what we can see based on this structure. And this is what we are expecting. We can see that they are preparing the market for a big up wave. If you are in the sell and you think that this will go more down, move your stops and leave it. Do not close your trade. Dollar CAD, even for this one, we said last week we are expecting an upside, corrective or impulsive, it doesn't matter. We are expecting an up move, and market went up correctively 200 pips. So also one more pair and one more forecast. Now what next for this one? If you are in the buy, move your stops or take profits. Because based on this structure, we can see that we can get one more push up and then downside again. So in all the cases, getting this upside or not, we are expecting a down wave. Market, it can start to go down anytime. So breaking this top or not is not the key. The key is structure. And the structure is ready for the next down wave. But here in this one internally, we can see one small up move here. We will ignore this up move and we will be focusing on this down wave. This down wave, guys, it will be a dollar move. This is what we can see. Swiss yen, for this one, guys, if you are in this buy, move your stops and wait. We are expecting here a corrective structure and more upside. So if you are following us, you know that we were expecting yen pairs to move up. And if you are in the buy, you must be now in a risk-free trade. So this means your worst case scenario, it should be break even. Now, those who are not in, wait this corrective structure to finish before you go for any buy setup. The next wave and the next move that we are looking for is upside. This is a wave and this is a move we are looking for. Upside up wave for Swiss yen. Silver, for this one, it's investment, and all of you who are in this one, from these levels, great. You must be now in a very good position. And those who are trading this one, we were expecting here in this structure a down wave, market give us a correction and then upside again. So your worst case scenario here, it should be small loss. If you get in this trade and you are trading silver and you sold this one, you should get out for small loss. If you get any other outcome, fix your system. Now, like we said, this is investment, and if you are in from here, great job. If you are not in from here, you have to wait this corrective structure to finish before you go for any buy setup. So short term, we are focusing on our sell setups, and if you trade silver, look for your sell setups. We need a bigger corrective structure before we go for any buy setup here. If you are investing, just move your stops and leave it. Nat gas, for this one, guys, we've got this up wave, and now market is coming back to the buy zone. And this will be a great investment. If you missed US oil, do not miss this one. But before you go for this one, guys, make sure that your stop loss should be at 0 and check with your broker about the rollover fees and the swaps. So, technically in this one, nat gas, we are expecting a big upside. This will be a good investment. If you invest in this one, make sure that your stop loss should be at 0. We are coming back to the buy zone. Euro yen, also one more forecast. All of you are following us. You should be in this trade and you should be in a buy position. Those who are in, now you must be in a risk-free trade, and your worst case scenario, it should be break even. What next for this one? We are expecting here a corrective structure and then upside again. Those who are not in, wait this corrective structure to finish before you go for any buy setup. Do not jump in, guys. Here we are giving you our point of view on what could be the next move in the market and not signals. So after this corrective structure, upside again. If you remember this forecast, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. And this wave, it will be 700 pips move and more than that. Dollar Swiss, also this one is moving up. We are expecting here a correction, small push up, and then all the way down. We are ignoring any buy setup here, and we will be looking for our sell setups. This is a wave, and this is a move we are looking for. Downside down wave, 500 pips for Dollar Swiss. Aussie New Zealand, for this one, guys, we were expecting a down wave here to complete a bigger structure. Instead, market gave us a corrective structure here and then upside again. But do not forget, from here we're expecting an upside, and this is in our trading view. So those who are trading this for long term, you must be in a buy position and you should move your stops to break even. And those who are not in, we were expecting a down wave here to complete a specific structure. Now, what next for this one? We still need a bigger corrective structure. And we're expecting a wave now, similar to this one. We're expecting a down wave. So this is what we will trade for Aussie New Zealand next. Short-term downside and then long-term upside again. For this wave, guys, we need a bigger corrective structure. So, any sell setup we see here, we will take it. And any buy setup we see from here, we will ignore it. Why? Because for this up wave, we need a bigger corrective structure. And this bigger corrective structure, it will be downwards. New Zealand CAD, for this one, guys, all of you should remember this forecast. And this one was posted in our trading view. And also every week, we were mentioning that we are expecting a down wave. Market went down more than 220 pips. So those who trade New Zealand CAD, we hope that you are in this trade and you are making good profits out of this down wave. What we are expecting now for this one? We are expecting a correction and more downside. This is what we can see for New Zealand CAD. So if you are in the sell, move your stops. And after this down wave, you can take profits. Pound Swiss, market went down more than 450 pips. And you remember this forecast, right? This was on our website, on our weekly forecast, everywhere. So those who are following us here, guys, the rest of the pairs are covered on our website. You can check the first comment under this video to get the link. Or you can check our website homepage. Now, here market went down more than 450 pips. And if you are in this sell, take profits. Why? Because after this down wave, we will be expecting an up move here. And this up wave, guys, it will be a big and sharp one. And this, it will be more than 1,000 pips. All the pound pairs, they will move up and they will move up fast. This will be the best trade if you know how to trade it. And if you don't know how to trade it and want to learn it from us, don't miss out our next course. Do not jump in, use proper risk, and use your own system. Any buy setup we get here, we will go for it. Upside up wave for Pound Swiss. CAD Swiss, this one is moving down, guys, also from here. So in this one, we are expecting more downside, correction, and downside again. If you are in the sell, move your stops. And if you are not in the sell, look for your sell setups. Now is the time for the bonus tip. Each pair will give you plenty of opportunities. So don't let fear of missing out get you. What you can do? Pick one pair and try to master it. This is very, very important. Why? Because you will know your pair when, how is moving, and why is moving. This is a bonus tip for you. Now, we know that a lot of you cannot afford our course. And this is why we are here every single week, and we are only asking you to like the video, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment. Now you should understand that our time and our knowledge have value. And we can see that so many of you are getting this point. Now, those who can afford it, don't miss out our next course. It will be one of the best courses you will take. And most probably, the last one. And if you join us, you will get lifetime access to our group, lifetime access to the courses, and you will get access to any live Q&A session, previous course recordings, any upcoming course, lifetime access to our private group, more than 200 plus Forex trading tips, that will help you to build the right mindset. This is one of the key elements to succeed in Forex trading, having the right mindset. All the details, guys, are on our website. Go read it, take your decision, and take action. Give us a thumbs up, share this video on your social media platforms, comment, trade with care, and see all of you next week.